There's not a lot happening in the garden this week, but I've been thinking ahead to how I want to use what we grow. One of my favorite ways is making fresh juice. Simple, nourishing, and something I can enjoy all year long. Welcome to Nibble In Farm. I'm Tammy. I just got back from the grocery store and I picked up some vegetables for making 3 juices today. Turmeric, ginger root, pears, a green apple, 2 bundles of celery, a bag of apples, some cucumbers, and a lot of carrots. When we plant a garden, we usually think ahead about meals, but I like to think about how I'm going to use the harvest day to day. This is one of the ways I'm hoping to use the produce that I'm going to try to grow in our garden. These juices are something I can make when the garden is overflowing, and they're a great way to use up extra produce. Let's start by washing all these vegetables and preparing them for juicing. I use cold water and a little vinegar. I let them soak, then rinse them. And you can see all the dirt that comes off. This first juice is one of my go-to recipes. It's simple, refreshing, and easy to adjust depending on what's ready in the garden. So I'm going to need about 5 pounds of carrots, 5 stalks of celery, and 2 medium apples. Now this recipe can be cut down if you need to. I'd use probably 2 to 2.5 pounds of carrots to 1 apple, and then 2 or 3 stalks of celery. This first juice is one of my go-to recipes for the fall. I'm using my old Champion juicer today. I like this juicer for several reasons. It's easy to clean up, and I'll show you that at the end. And it does a good job with most of the vegetables. I've juiced spinach, asparagus, tomatoes, and several others, and it's worked just fine. You simply insert the vegetables in the top. The juice comes out the bottom, and the pulp or fiber comes out the side. I set a bowl in the sink to catch that. It'll make things easier to clean up later. This is the kind of juice I imagine making on a regular day, when the garden is producing steadily. I believe I read that this juice is equivalent to eating 7 salads, just 1 jar. It's extremely healthy, and it's easier for your system to digest. I usually will put it in these little glass jars, keep it in the refrigerator for about 3 days. By the 4th day, you're really starting to lose a lot of your nutrients, even if they are within a sealed container. But we've usually drank all of them by then anyways. I was able to get 7 whole jars from this batch of juice. This next one feels more like late summer or early fall juice. A little heartier, a little deeper in flavor. These are the vegetables I hope to grow enough of that I don't mind using them for juice. For the turmeric sunrise, I'm going to use 3 carrots, 2 pears, 2 red apples, 3 stalks of celery, 2 lemons, 6 inches of turmeric, and about an inch of ginger root. I always pour my juice from the bowl into a pitcher. It makes it easier to pour it into the glass jars, and it kind of helps mix everything. And for this juice, I was able to get 4 jars. This is very strong, especially if you're not used to juicing. So I usually drink about a half a jar each morning. It'll really wake you up. And again, these will keep in the refrigerator for 3 to 4 days. This last one reminds me of the perfect juice for the middle of the summer. Next up is my cucumber lemon juice. This is the most refreshing juice, and I love it on a hot summer day. This usually makes about 6 jars of juice, so I'm going to use 6 cucumbers, 6 stalks of celery, 2 lemons, and 1 green apple. You can add more apple if you'd like yours sweeter. You can also cut this recipe down and use 3 cucumbers with 3 stalks of celery to 1 lemon, and still use the 1 apple, but I'd make it a small one unless you really like it sweet. Press the fruits and vegetables in the top, pulp comes out the side, and juice comes out the bottom. Wow, I got over 6 jars this time. Okay, last but not least, washing the Champion juicer is very simple. You first make sure that it's unplugged. Remove the plunger and the funnel. Twist the blade cover and pull. I'll remove the screen in a minute. Grab the blade, twist, and pull. The screen can be removed by pushing this part down. And there it is. I put all of the pulp in a bowl to take to my compost pile. Putting this juicer back together is just as simple. The most difficult part for me is aligning the screen. Replace the blade, align the cover and twist, put the funnel back on, and insert the plunger. When the garden is quiet, it's still working, and so are we. And just look at all this juice. Making juice like this reminds me of why we garden in the first place. It's not about perfection. It's about using what we grow and enjoying it. But sometimes you have to use what you have and not what you plan. This is one of the things I love about growing food. It teaches flexibility. Thanks for spending a little time with me today. Next week, we hope to be outside again. But for now, this is how I'm dreaming about our harvest.